You know, here's a funny fact. Diana and I have been waiting for the sunset for 9 hours.
It's so hot.
It's so hot. This overnight paddleboard camping trip would take Diana and I about 6.7 miles round trip through the Salt River portion of Canyon Lake to a boat access only campsite known as The Point. We planned to paddle in, spend the night, and head back out early the next morning before the Arizona heat became too intense. With temperatures forecasted just over 100 degrees, preparation for this trip was going to matter just as much as the paddle itself. We launched from the Acacia recreation area at Canyon Lake and packed everything we needed directly onto our paddleboards: water, electrolytes, shade, snacks, sunscreen, and enough supplies to comfortably spend a full night out on the water in triple-digit temperatures. Once the boards were loaded up, it was finally time to head out onto the lake. It's a beautiful morning on Canyon Lake. I've got my friend Diana over here. We are planning on our first paddleboard camping trip. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna go probably about 2.5 miles to a designated camp spot, and we're starting over in the Acacia launch area with our paddleboards. I love to overpack, so we'll see how that goes on this board. There's always that moment at the start of a paddle trip where everything still feels fresh and easy, before the sun really starts doing its thing. The farther we paddled from Acacia, the quieter everything became. We are about 1 3/4 mile in on our little paddleboard trip, and we're currently in the Salt River portion of Canyon Lake. We passed the dam and we are heading north east at this point, but there's actually really cool rock formations, some alcoves. Look a little bit challenging to climb up in paddleboard shoes, but they look really neat. We have just gone through a canyon portion of Canyon Lake / Salt River, and we're just gonna go around this bend right here, and we should be at our camp destination. We finally arrived at the point. There are 3 small boat-in campsites surrounded by water and tucked into the canyon walls. Well, you can just put the life jacket on to carry it up. They're just biting flies. See what I can put in this. Okay, well. At first, we started setting up closer to the beach, but after finding broken glass in the area, we decided to move over to a different campsite nearby. Honestly, it ended up being the better spot anyway. Device overheated. Yeah, I know. My camera's like, I don't like this. It's about 90 degrees out right now. The sun is adding quite a bit of heat, but the shade makes it tolerable. We're just gonna hang out at this little beach probably all day. It's only 9 a.m. The hottest today is supposed to be 101. In the sun, they'll make it probably about 120. So we're just gonna stay cool by the water. I have a hard time with cold things. I can't do popsicles. I can't do cold berries. I can do cold blueberries. There honestly wasn't much to do besides sit in the shade, snack, and wait for the sun to move. And weirdly, that was kind of the point of the trip. No. And it cut my foot.
Oh no.
Okay, my first aid kit has tweezers.
Oh, the cactus.
Yep, can you go up and get my first aid? We spent most of the afternoon rotating between sitting at camp and cooling off in the water whenever we could. At this point, we were basically measuring time in electrolytes and canned drinks. It is super hot out. It's like maybe 100 and it's close to 1 o'clock. Dianna and I were just hanging out with our chairs sitting in the actual water, which felt really good. We've been reapplying sunscreen. I've never camped in 100 degrees, but I've been in it often enough to know what to expect. We are plenty hydrated. We each brought 6 liters of water, but I also have a water filter and we have electrolytes, and we're eating snacks and just hanging out in the shade. But it's actually a really cool site. There's 3 different sites out here. I think we have the best of them. There is some broken glass near the one bathroom that is here. And I didn't want to put my tent on an area that could get cut, but it's a pretty awesome place. Just kind of, the sound is really here. I can never have it on video. We are currently sitting in the water in our camp chairs. We have sunscreen on, but we are staying very cool and not necessarily well balanced, but we are definitely staying cool. There's a dock on the other side of where we are, so people have been checking it out. I don't think anybody's discovered we're actually camping here yet. That the waves are coming in and we're getting kind of knocked over. You know, here's a funny fact. Diana and I have been waiting for the sunset for 9 hours.
It's so hot.
It's so hot. We literally started talking about sunset at like 9 a.m. today. It's been a really hot day. I mean, we can survive this. It's really hot. So the sun is right there, and we've been waiting and looking at our Garmin watches, because our Garmin watches are pretty awesome. They'll show you even on a map like where the sun's trajectory is and where it's gonna go behind, and it just feels like it hasn't moved, but it's finally like just at the peak over that one cliff, and I am looking forward to like not sweating. I mean, we're fully hydrated, we're fine, just kind of ready for some just no sun for a second. I mean, the temperature was actually a little bit chilly and manageable when we were down at the lake, but I'm just kind of done with the lake and ready to be done with the sun. And otherwise, I mean, you know, people probably would think, oh, are you going to regret doing this? I'm like, no, this is fun. We do stuff like this. We love doing stuff like this. You know, it's kind of an interesting thing, because there's a lot of other people who'd be like, no, absolutely not. I have zero interest in doing that. Why would you put yourself through that? I'm like, why not? Because, yeah, because there's memories and there's things that we did, and, you know, we chilled and we were able to just chat and figure out what we're doing on our next trip and our upcoming hikes and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, it kind of forces you to learn to be patient, just to kind of be calm and quiet and just chill. You know, and we have no internet service, so this is kind of cool where you're kind of forced into just being calm and quiet and just being with your friend and just sucking it up. But we've had a lot of great people watching. We even saw this pontoon boat totally like run almost aground. Like, we heard the propeller hit the actual ground, and you know why? Because they're complete idiots. There's buoys that like say, don't go past here, and they totally did. They were like in their zone singing some crazy song, and we heard the propeller was like it was like, oh.
It's not broken.
Yeah, and they were arguing. They didn't know we could hear them, and they were like, it's not broken. I'm like, it was like,
I think it's broken.
I think it's broken. They were able to get out of here, so I was like, oh, thank God. But yeah,
Thought we were gonna have to press that button.
there's a button to call emergency services, but we didn't need to push it. I'm glad we didn't have to get involved. But there's been some interesting people watching, some jet skis and stuff like that. I can't imagine how busy it would be on the weekend. Like, it would be ridiculously busy. I have this like streak of like sunlight. You see these videos beam like right.
That's how hot it is.
It's so hot. Look at me, like shooting laser beams.
We're going crazy.
We're going kind of nuts. We did just wash our face and wash the sunscreen off of our face, because that felt really good, because my eyes were burning. It was the hottest water and the hottest soap that I've ever put on my hand. Like, I think we like probably scarred our hands. It was that hot. My phone's been giving me like temperature warnings. And there's lizards. I thought we'd maybe see a rattlesnake, but I don't think so. We just have a bunch of ants that are circling around my tent, but they're hopefully not inside, so I'm not super worried. If they are inside,
night paddle.
There will be a night paddle. I'll give you an update, because I ain't sleeping in that.
But eventually, the light finally started changing. The harsh sun softened, the canyon walls started glowing, and the temperature slowly began dropping. After spending the entire day baking in the heat, sunset honestly felt rewarding. And after surviving the heat all day, dinner somehow tasted even better.
What Velveeta mac and cheese. Pretty good. Well, we made it through the night. It was pretty warm, but we finally were able to get to sleep. There was a party boat that parked on the little area that we're camped at, and they were pretty loud. I will say that their stereo system was pretty awesome though. However, it did keep us up for a little bit longer than we wanted to, but it's really pretty out. The water is a little bit higher. They must have released some water from Roosevelt into the lake systems out here. But it's really pretty, but it's not even cold out, so I know it's gonna be another hot day. We're gonna get packed up here shortly and paddle our way back to the Acacia recreational area. Got everything? Okay. Hey, it's 6:22. We're doing good. This guy's pretty.
The paddle back out felt completely different. Somewhere along the shoreline, we even spotted a bobcat. Moments like this are why I love slow adventure trips. No rush, no schedule, just moving through the landscape one pedal stroke at a time.
I can smell the plants. Yeah, they are pretty. They have them in my notes. Oh, okay. We made it. Okay.
By the time we made it back to Acacia Recreation Area, it felt a little surreal knowing we had just spent an entire night paddleboard camping in triple-digit Arizona heat. Was it hot? Absolutely. Would we do it again? Honestly, probably.